Thank you, Dennis Apwan, candidate House District 17. I'm Rosemary Harris, president of the Colorado Springs branch, NAACP. It's fitting and proper that we stand today in front of the Department of Human Services as we talk about Congress and the Bush administration's proposed bailout of corporate America, of Wall Street, as Main Street suffers. We stand at the crossroads of Main Street in House District 17. The politicians who govern this country cannot and should not bail out Wall Street while ignoring the needs of hard-working Americans like those who live right here in our Colorado Springs community and in House District 17. Congress must include protections for homeowners facing foreclosure in any legislation that bails out major financial services companies. The current financial problems we are witnessing are, among other things, a direct result of years of reckless, predatory lending, driven by many of the same institutions that we now propose to bail out. Thus, if we are to effectively address the financial instability that has plagued our nation, we must tackle the home foreclosure crisis as well as bail out those large companies. The American foreclosure crisis is being driven by large numbers of predatory loans made within the last few years, and those who have been affected the most are African Americans of all income levels who receive predatory loans at twice the rate of other Americans. This has affected all Americans. It has affected those who come here to the Department of Human Services. It has affected the middle class. It has affected this country. And our administration must pay attention to this crossroads, to Main Street, before it does to Wall Street. Specifically, the National NAACP supports legislation that would allow bankruptcy courts to supervise loan modifications on primary residences, effectively mediating between lenders and homeowners. We support legislation that would place a moratorium on home foreclosures for at least 9 months to allow homeowners to find and take remedial action. We support federal legislation that would protect renters who may reside in homes that are going through foreclosure, and there must be comprehensive oversight and regulation to protect all American consumers. We're strongly opposed to any legislation that would provide immunity to any financial service provider from lawsuits that address years of racially discriminatory actions. With so many citizens and residents of House District 17 suffering in this economic downturn, it's important that they have a voice in these ill-advised corporate bailouts. This is a diverse community with people from all walks of life, from all racial, social, and economic backgrounds. Our lives matter, our votes matter, and our voice is indeed our vote. The NAACP has registered and will continue to register voters who will determine the future policies and future leaders of this House district, this state, and this country. Perhaps that's the best way to ensure policies that protect Main Street and not just Wall Street. Thank you.